live. Been doing some work on the scooter. Pretty much got the handlebar situation figured out. I think Gizmo is approving of the design on the GY6 scooter. I think he likes it. He appears to be pleased. And he thinks it's a creative idea. He thinks Andres will have fun with it. And he thinks he'll be just fine riding it like this. I think it's a cool design. I think it's unique. And I certainly think you have a fun time trying to ride it like this. Let me go ahead and get a little video footage of myself sitting here on the scooter as it sits. I think it looks cool. I think on this one I'll have a lot of fun riding it like this. I think that whenever I get a seat worked out, I can take it out for a cruise. Obviously, this is the, like, I guess the hanger version, I guess you could say, of the steering wheel handlebars. This is definitely like the kind of cruising version. But if you were cruising with this, if you rolled up the Sturgis with this thing, rolling, hitting the freaking corners, you could drift in this thing too, I would guess. I would guess you'd get a lot of stairs. You'd probably be getting out, you'd be breaking necks left and right if you rolled up on the scooter with the steering wheel on there. Doing wheelies. I don't even know. I guess it'd probably maybe be way harder to do a wheelie with a steering wheel on the scooter. Maybe it'd be way easier. I don't know. I would guess you could do like a bar spin pretty easily. And that would be sick. But yeah, I don't think obviously I'm going to go with this design. I think I'm probably going to maybe, if I want to be realistic about it and not make this like some kind of Burning Man bike, I think I'd probably need to make it at least about this high and be rolling around with a big bus steering. I was actually thinking it'd be really cool to put a foot throttle on this and actually make it like whoa, and make it with a little steering wheel. And it wouldn't be that hard. I could probably just do like a thumb throttle on here, on the steering wheel somewhere, and then I just have to work out the brakes and all that. But that'd be fun to do, I think. I don't know, what do you guys think? Obviously, I have to modify it so that your chain wallet doesn't get stuck on the ignition coil there. But I think it'd be sick. What do you think? Definitely very Mad Max looking. Got some spikes on it or something. I don't know. Gizmo likes it, but I can guarantee this. He sure as heck likes his new little hat that I got him today. He loves wearing his hat, and he was dancing around with it earlier when I was playing some mariachi music for him. He was digging it. He also liked it when he was eating his little tacos earlier. I got him for dinner. I asked him, I said, what do you want for dinner? And he said, little tacos. And I said, okay, how many do you want? He said, 5. I said, are you sure you can eat 5? And he said, yes. And I said, every time I give you 5, you don't eat all of them. You just end up eating all the guacamole. And he was good this time though. He ended up eating all 5 of them. So that was good. He behaved himself. And he helped himself to some of my horchata when I was not looking. So, signature style. As you can see, the handlebars can go on here, come off really easily.
stock bars real quick. This is what they look like. They are obviously very well made. So the initial idea is to find another piece of tube around the garage and see if I can't maybe do a little scavenging through this this little treasure trove area right here. This is where I keep all my spare metal stuff. So the plan is to look through there and see if I can find a tube that's around this diameter. I think it's 1.1 inches. And see if I can't find some scrap metal pieces to use for this. Not necessarily just for the handlebar tube, but just for any scrap pieces in general. Any cool pieces, any weird scrap pieces I get, or pieces I think I might weld into some sort of sculpture, I throw into that back pile. So I thought, you know what, I will kill two birds with one stone, and I will clear out that little area while also moving the Ultima out of the garage. And yeah, so let me move you guys over here and show you what I'm doing. Recently got these exhaust pipes right here from my uncle for free. I believe they're from maybe an early Sportster. I'm not positive, but they're pretty cool. Like some vintage exhaust pipes. He got them from his buddy. He's known him for a long time, Terry. Terry. Figured out. Maybe I'll do a couple. Maybe I'll cut a couple pieces off of this right now. What do you guys think? Should I? Maybe I'll wait. I don't want to dig too deep into it without being ready to go get it welded up and stuff. So yeah, let me move a couple of things, and then I will get the Ultima pulled out of here. Tool pile going again. Gosh, sit there and clean up the garage, and then end up getting a tool pile going. It's not what I wanted. I guess I'll leave it on this table for now. The Bachman train. I wonder if I can get this thing going. Alright. Better with that. Probably take this apart somewhat. Not necessarily need this whole lamp. Right, just scavenge the parts that I need real quick. And gives me a little easier to monitor the situation and give me any tools if need be. What's up, Frank? Do any trades? Not really. I do some welding and a little bit of like hobby machining, but that's pretty much it. Not anything officially. Just hobby stuff. Actually, this for a better view up here. Put you guys up on the shelf. Take this thing apart real quick. Alright, good enough. Should be easy enough to unscrew this thing. Nice. Alright. Well, that's way easier to store and mess with. Get rid of this big old heavy. Oh, nice. Ooh. Look at that. Bunch of free washers. And get rid of this big old heavy disc. I don't know what the heck this is, like a base or something for it. Tip over. Again with the nuts and bolts. This guy with the nuts and bolts never touched the nuts and bolts. Open up a hardware store with all these nuts and bolts. Okay. So got the I guess the good part of the lamp pulled off there. I'll just leave it all one piece, easier to manage. I'll just leave it a lamp. There's no point in not making it a lamp. Making it just pieces of a lamp. If I can keep it a lamp and still just plug it in and use it like a lamp. Maybe I'll make it a lamp sculpture. But point is, these little rods and stuff, they are all easily used for something like a rat bike. Same thing with this. I mean, this would be so hard to make on your own if you just wanted this for like a wheel cover or something. So, and this is made out of cheap, super cheap. Looks like plate steel or stamped metal. I don't know. But my point is, in my mind, I could not fabricate that on my own. So if it is sitting out on the street, why not just harvest it real quick and you know, use it for something. These are the OEM EX500 handlebars. I don't even know what I'll do with these though. These, I don't know. I might want to hold on to those, but I highly doubt I'm going to go back to stock on that. I don't have some great hope that there's like a piece of tube over here that is going to work. But I did want to move. I'm going to swap the Ultima around for the CV750. Just because I want to work on this one pretty soon. And also I need to get access to that little trash trove so that I can hopefully kind of brainstorm with some parts on for the scooter. So that's the idea. Let me see what the best way to go about this is. Jenga here. Got the Santa vest. It is going to be sewn together pretty soon. What's up, Grass Bass? How you doing, buddy? Big Nasty, hi from Central England. Have a great day today. Be lucky. Thanks, Big Nasty. Hope you have a good day today as well, buddy. Got some red thread for this denim vest. Today, swap meet, so I can sew it up. And speaking of what I got from the swap meet, might as well show you guys some of the cool stuff that I got. Let me grab our friends over here, and I'll show you guys what I got. Come on, buddy. Let's go. This is like one of those things where someone's leading. It's a picture of someone and they're looking back as they're running through a field. And they're like, this is like a point of view. Oh, nice. Went ice fishing today. First time this year. Got limit of bluegill. That sounds sick, man. I've never been ice fishing, but I've always wanted to try. I just saw something the other day about ice fishing, so reminded me. That's sick, man. Sounds like a good time. I'm guessing that you do you have some sort of cabin permanently set up, or do you have to set up like a tent or something, or how does that work? What's up, Pan-san? How are you doing, buddy? Oh, the Machete Filoso is here, Jose. What do you think of the hat, Jose? Gizmo likes it. Check this out, guys. Just got this today at the swap meet. It is a picture of the Munsters. Jose is here, and he is the Banana Man, guys. In case you have not seen the short of the Banana Man, check it out. Check out this signed photo. This is by the guy right here. I believe his name is Butch. You'd have to look up his name, but the person I bought this from, they said that their husband grew up with him, and they know him still. He's still alive. I believe his name is Butch. Met a couple buddies out there. Ya hot pop up shanty. Nice. That's sick, man. Little pop-up deal, huh? Check it out, guys. Got this stuff from the swap meet today. Jawblade replica. I got this for free. My buddy Daniel is giving it away. He's giving away a bunch of stuff, and he was like, dude, you take whatever you want. It's all free. I was like, all right, what the heck is this thing? It said Jawblade replica. And I said, you know what? You know who needs a Jawblade? My buddy here, Gizmo. Go ahead and mount you guys on the thing right here. What is this? Accidentally used something that is not a rag, it's a rag. Let's see if Gizmo wants the jaw blade. Ooh, he likes it. He's kind of brandishing it. Okay. Cool. You like it, huh? Okay. Let me see if I can put it in your hand, because you don't like to hold things very well, do you? Let's see. Let me see if I can't. What about your other hand, buddy? Ugh, you won't hold it. Yeah, anyways, this is the Jawblade replica. There we go. Now he's holding it. Let's see, sick. That is from a video game. Could be collective with the box. Well, it looks like, unfortunately, Gizmo has collected it into his little paws, and he probably will not be letting go of it. Guys, I got to step out for a second. My uncle here, Mark, he's going to take over. What's up, guys? I'm Mark. I'm actually just going to be showing you guys what Fang here got at the swap meet. So unfortunately he did have to step out for a second, so I will step in again. My name is Mark, and I'll be showing you guys. Let me actually switch his camera view around, back around, whoops, and let me show you guys exactly what he got at the swap meet today. Let's see. You guys seen the TV show Reboot? Have you ever seen that? There's a TV show, old TV show called Reboot. This is the little packaging for it, kind of fell apart. But check this out, guys. If you remember Reboot, let me, this is not a jump scare. This is, my name's Mark, Fang's uncle. Let me put it on the other angle so it's not reversed for you guys, so you can see it. This is the back of the packaging. Check it out. That's the main villain, I believe. And Megabyte. Oh yeah, look at the price tag. KB Toys. I think that says I don't know. But check it out. This is like the Mighty Max version, but from Reboot. And let me grab it for you real quick and show you the actual toy. Where is it here? Sorry, guys. Mark is already messing up, so I'm gonna have to actually ask you to leave, Mark. And thanks. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Mark had to step out, and here's the Reboot toy. Let me just... Sorry, Mark just stepped out. He didn't even skip the commercial. I asked him, I said, hey, Mark, could you please skip the commercial before you go? And he said, sure. And then he, of course, didn't do it. So, but yeah, this is the Reboot toy. Check it out, guys. This is, I believe his name is Megabyte. This is 1995 Reboot. I remember seeing this as a kid, the show Reboot, and being like, my mind melted when I saw it. I was like, whoa, this is fully freaking 3D. Check this out. I don't know exactly. Oh, look, looks like some kind of turret system going on right here. And I'm guessing this one folds down too. Yeah, another turret. And I don't know how exactly this thing works, how it goes up and down, but I don't know. Got this thing for $3. I was like, this is pretty sick. The Megabyte toy. What's up, Way? How you doing, buddy? I'm just showing some of the stuff that I got from the swap meet today. This is the Megabyte Reboot toy. Show you guys what else I got. Let's see here. Also got, actually I can turn this around now. Alright. Also got these big cast aluminum spiders. I got these things for, I believe they were $1 a piece, from my buddy Alan. And these things just in the like scrap alone is worth way more than $1 in the aluminum. So I can maybe put these on Andres' bike, who knows. Big old aluminum spiders. Those were $1 a piece. And let's see what else. Got some of these Harley washers. These are like the star washers. I'm gonna get $2 for those. Got this really crazy looking biker ring skull with a serpent going through it. This is a size 11, and it says on the inside of it 1983. It does say inside of it stamped size 12, but it says size 11 on the little tag. And I also got a bunch of these patches that says motorcycles ride free. So if you were wondering if there's any sort of admission price for riding a motorcycle, this patch will answer your question, and it says motorcycles ride free. So the purpose of getting this giant pack of patches, I got a bunch of them. I was thinking I would do some sort of giveaway with these, along with this little biker ring. So whenever I think of something, I'll let you guys know. But I'll definitely be giving this stuff away. I have a small pile of stuff that I'm going to be giving away. So I'm looking for a prize wheel right now. Let's see. See if there's anything else noteworthy. Oh yeah, got this Ninja Turtle toy. Got this for $1. Not bad. I believe this is like one of the remake ones. Pretty sure it is. But yeah, for $1, I was like, all right, that's sick. I don't know if this is Bebop or Rocksteady. I can't remember. But he can live here in the garage for now until my daughter sees him, and then he will be forced to live inside. Check it out, guys. Newest cast member of Fang's Garage. Maybe a possible love interest for Gizmo here. Haven't named her yet. What do you guys think? Any name suggestions for the little tired owl? She's had enough of the nonsense. But she's here for the fun times and the giggles. I remember KB Toys. Yeah, that is one of the old toy stores that unfortunately is gone now. Check it out, guys. That ring is sick. I agree. Machete. Check out this cast brass bat belt buckle. This is says 1981 Bergamot Brassworks, made in USA. But this is pretty sick. This little belt buckle made out of brass. I got this thing for $3, I believe. And let's see. I also got these small metal knobs. I believe these are like for like a cabinet or something. But what intrigued me was on the bottom of them, it's stamped Japan. So I thought these are kind of sick. Did Gizmo have fun riding last night? Gumba, he did have a lot of fun riding last night. Unfortunately, he got a little bit of a runny nose. So I'm not sure if that is from the ride or if it was from the hot wings that he snuck last night when he wasn't supposed to be eating hot wings. He does that sometimes. He said it was from the ride, but I don't know. It could have been from the hot wings. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm gonna guess it's from the Hot Wheels. Got my mom this really old book. I believe it's from 1914. This evangelical teacher training book. Got this for $2 at the swap meet. Smell test. As far as an old book smell, give you guys a review on the old book. Smells pretty good. I would give it like a 2 because it's kind of lost its potency. And last but not least comes the, I don't know what the heck this is, monkey. What in the world is this monkey doing? Who knows? But we need to find out. It says 2007 Disney. Oh, okay. Disney, huh? Okay, I have no idea what this little monkey is from. But Gizmo is here and he wants to watch, and he has the jaw blade. He will probably be just holding onto the jaw blade, hopefully, if he can. No, he doesn't want to. He's still being stubborn again. Let me see if I can get something to help him. Let me grab my little assistance. The jaw blade. Just a little help. Before we get on to the monkey escapades, Gizmo really wants to hold the jaw blade. He said he doesn't care if it's collectible or not. He just wants to hold it. I said, okay, fine. Be nice if I could find a little tiny rubber band, but that's probably not going to happen. I've got to replenish the Harbor Freight zip tie stocks. The stocks were dipping a little bit today, so I said, you know what, I got to go get those stocks back up.
Realistic voices to use in your content. Change the way you record podcasts, voiceovers.
And that's what I'm doing now.
The #1 AI-powered voice generating technology. Stop searching for the perfect voice and stop wasting time re-recording take after take. Try 11 Labs for free and start elevating your content today.
That 11 Labs is no joke. I used that the other day. I was like, that is crazy. Insane. Nope, that did not work. That one totally failed.
I just sketched an idea this morning, and I now have a fully animated voiced-over video. It's only 2 p.m. AI content creation is better than ever, and Artlist gives you all of the best tools in one place with one simple subscription. I use their state-of-the-art.
Okay. Is that good enough for you, buddy? Just hold on to it.
Voiceover without ever leaving my desk.
The result? A project that I only used to dream of. Over 30 million creators like me choose Artlist because they have the best creative AI tools. But it doesn't stop there.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
All their high-end music.
Let me see if maybe I put one more on there.
And you've got an incredible one-stop shop with everything you need to bring your vision.
That's good enough, huh? Ah, Gizmo. Now he can wield the jaw blade with ease. Perfect. It's not going to be stopped. Can you wield it, buddy? Shut. Shut. Perfect. All right. He wants to wield it against the monkey because he's kind of threatened. Because the monkey is holding an explosive little firework in his hand upside down backwards. But let's see if we can figure out why he's doing that and what the heck this thing is all about and why. Let's see. Let me grab a little screwdriver. That looks like my Chemical Romance belt buckle. That is cool as hell. Thanks, man. Did Gizmo have fun? Yes, he did. Can I buy that buckle from you? Maybe. I don't know. It needs to be repaired. The guy I bought it from, he kind of sounded like me. He said, "Oh, I bought this a long time ago, and it's kind of broken, and I was gonna fix it, but I just never got around to it. So maybe I should try and fix it soon. I have to see what kind of material to use. It's missing on the back of the belt buckle. It's missing this piece right here that's normally here. It's got like a little part that actually hoops onto the belt. It's missing it right here, so I'd have to make a new one. I don't know if it's a My Chemical Romance belt buckle. That thing came out in 1981, so I know that My Chemical Romance, their first album came out in the early 70s, so it would not surprise me if that was actually a My Chemical Romance belt buckle. It would not surprise me if you're right. Let me see. Looks like I just bought some batteries for this exact occasion. I need 3. Let's see if the little monkey thing works. The little monkey robot. Rob Max said, anyone seen my dog? Rob, I asked the monkey if he saw your dog, and unfortunately he said no, he did not see your dog anywhere, Rob. But we will definitely keep an eye out. Gizmo here, he just had a little taco, so I know he's not hungry or anything. So I wouldn't even look twice at Gizmo about it. He probably has no idea where your dog is, Rob. But we'll definitely keep an eye out. Murphy is a cherished neighborhood pet, and we want to make sure he gets home safe. Let's see if the monkey works. There's a button right here. I'll press it. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let's see. On, off, and let me go to try me.
Don't let the monkey boil the explosives.
Oh, look at that. See if...
What we got here is a flea-ridden, eyeball-stealing, undead monkey, and we can't get rid of him. Didn't anyone save me just because they wanted me around? Don't let the monkey boil the explosives!
Alright, so the try me function works. Let me go to the on function. For some reason, on is not working. I'm guessing it's just like probably a connection issue inside here. I'm not going to tear it all apart right now. Oh, wait.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name.
It just tried to work.
You
can see it's a little bit broken. The foot is a little bit broken off of the base right here, but that's not a big deal. Cool. I don't know what movie this is from. It says 2007. So I think it's like maybe is it like Pirates of the Caribbean or what is it? I don't know.
Undead monkey. It makes me think of Pirates of the Caribbean, but I don't know. What do you guys think? The undead monkey lives again in Fang's garage. Where he will live, that is yet to be determined. There's plenty of places he could live. Maybe for now, he will just live up in the shadows with Frank. They seem like they'd get along, huh?
Didn't anyone save me just because they wanted me around?
I was trying to smack them. They're learning to be new roommates. That's okay. It's a transition thing. Like, you have to kind of get used to each other. Can't just jump into it like that, you know? Kind of have to get used to it. But what do you guys think? How goes it? It says T Dubsack. It goes good, T. Just up here with the monkey. One of the new additions to Fang's garage. And I'm just going to be pulling out the Ultima. Pulling it out of the garage and doing a little moving with it. You're correct. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. Oh, nice. Thanks, Dubsack. That's cool. Giz is rocking the jaw blade today and a new hat, and he likes it. He's feeling fierce. He's feeling confident. He keeps swinging this thing around, acting like he's the coolest thing in town. And to be honest with you, he kind of is right now. So I won't mess with him. I'll leave him be. He's the new sheriff in town, and everybody better recognize he's not to be messed with today. Let me move a little bit of stuff around. Dump out this Celsius that I wasted. I left it out here for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. And it was almost gone, but yeah, I am too sketched out about insects and stuff falling into it, so. But yeah, that was pretty much everything that I got from Swanee. Decent wall today. Decent enough. Just going to move a couple more things and then should be able to pull the Ultima out. That's up to kind of, I guess, maybe take out the CB750 also. So that's fine. Pull all these tray parts out. Oh, there goes that thing that I was looking for. I was looking for that for about 2 weeks now. Oops. Where's the mic? And the magnet. Got all these parts that I got from a previous motorcycle deal. I need to pull pull out real quick from underneath the Ultima and get them all out of the way. There we go. Why don't you hop in there, Courtney? Got to get this front brake sorted out for the CV750 also. Kind of annoying me. Been sitting here kind of stuck in limbo with some of the projects right now. Waiting on parts. Okay. All right. Think pretty much got this all pulled out of here. Hoping that this bearing doesn't try and fall when I pull this out. Yeah, it should be good. All right. You just move Amy out of the way. Also have to drain out this thing, drain out this tank, and check on it and see how it's doing. I won't do that tonight, but I was looking up again the instructions on how to what to do after draining it. Since it's been filled up with vinegar, how to neutralize the acid. So be taking care of that here soon. Said that for about 40 different projects so far. I said, oh yeah, I'm going to take care of that soon. Guys, tune in next time, and I will be doing XYZ. And then I do LMNOP instead. And then HIJK for the next 6 months. And then I get to A, B, and C. And then XYZ eventually works their way in there. Just like this shock for my truck. This has been plan A, B, and C for quite a while now. Alright. I think it's pretty much time. Let's see. Let me move this stuff to the back. Put you guys on the pole cam. Get down and dirty on the pole yet again. Be up way up there. Press the button. What button? Talking about the like button? Talking about the subscribe button? That'd be cool. What if tonight's the night where I get to 1,000 subscribers? It's possible. Only 60 people. 60 people that are interested in raccoon fur with the smallest little tail that you've ever seen. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't mean to keep bringing up the tail. He keeps getting very upset that I'm bringing up the tail. I said, why do you always bring up my tail, man? I said, it's kind of funny. He said, it's not funny to me, man. I said, oh, I'm sorry, man. I gotta make this little raccoon into something cool. My friend gave it to me. And gotta make him into something neat. Something like maybe some gloves or something to be continued to be used. Let's see if we can't pull this bike out without breaking something. What do you think, Courtney? You think it's possible? Let me step inside real quick, guys, and grab a quick drink of water. Alright, let me try and get these pipes out. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. Sorry, buddy. There's a little guy there. The weight of the jaw blade was pretty heavy for me to handle, I guess. Pull this bike out and figure out where to put it. These videos up there. Great, kickstands up. It's been a while since I did that on this bike. Start working on this thing. Just go put that shock on right now. Check it out, guys. This is the Ultima. I guess it is in decent. You have went up almost 100 subs in 1 week. That's good. I agree, Way. That is pretty good. Almost there. What's up, the deal? How you doing? What and the meth is going on? Jones, we are just here with Courtney and my accountant here, Mark, and Gizmo, of course, and we are checking out the chopper. I did yard work and clean trash out of car today, Fang. Maybe I'm not a total. Oh, nice, the deal. Nice, dude. Did some yard work and clean trash out of car. You know what? Sometimes that car trash is the hardest trash to get to because it is like, it just piles up. My car is freaking got all sorts of trash in it. Where was I riding last night? Last night I was riding to I was going to Mission Beach, so that was pretty sick. Didn't really have a destination. I was just kind of cruising around. So yeah. Way says you had 1,000 subs, you can get monetized, right? Yes. 1,000 subs, and then you also have to have 4,000 hours of watch time. So I think I just hit 3,000 hours. So it'll take some time. But yeah, it could definitely get monetized, and I think realistically, probably get about $3 a month is my guess, which would not be bad. $3 is something. So
AI is changing the game for app development.
that is definitely something I'm looking forward to.
We offer a platform designed to support you throughout your app and business's journey, so you can rapidly build, release.
It gets swept out while there's no bike here. Well, I've not seen this horse swept in I don't know how long. Alright. Now I can access the junk pile. The Ultima chopper is out, breathing some fresh air. I've watched every one of your flea market videos and many others. Thanks, Way. I appreciate you, buddy. It's people like you that are encouraging me to continue going. Somebody at the swap meet today said that they really like my videos and stuff, so it is definitely encouraging to see people watching and supporting. Trying to pull this out without everything falling out. This is, I believe, a Sportster gas tank, an extended Sportster gas tank. Got to get rid of that thing. Try and wipe off the lens real quick. Hold on, guys. Not sure if, again, if it's my phone or if it's the lens that's messed up. But thanks, Way. I appreciate you watching all the videos and always commenting and stuff. That helps out a lot. Nice. Thanks, the deal. This is the fender off of my old bike. It's a pretty wide one. I had to actually extend it and cut it and modify it and stuff, but I don't know, that might be part of the scooter now. This is like the exact kind of stuff I was looking for the scooter. This is like perfect. What I'm going to do is just get a pile of stuff going over here for potential scooter parts. And this is my old fairing, my old KZ1000 fairing. It's same thing with this. This is like, I think this is actually a shovel head headlight ring. Thanks, man. Yeah, you are definitely helping. That is, I believe, from a shovel head. But yeah, I think all these parts I could use. Just random little, like this old chain. This is perfect, like kind of like Mad Max rat bike material, I think. Not sure what I could do with that, but it's possible. I'm just going to get a general chunk of stuff over there so I can look at it and kind of mess with it. This I was considering putting on the Ultima, but I'm not sure. I think I'm going to make my own rear fender for it. This one fits pretty good. But I just like the, if I made the tank like this, I thought I should make this like kind of more square, I think. A chain, let's see. Dude, I'm all about that scooter with a steering wheel. The deal, you know what? I was thinking about it. I think it'd be kind of fun to do, and I don't think it'd be that hard. Maybe before I give it back to Andres, I will try it out. I've always wanted to try a bike with a steering wheel, so. Let me skip this ad real quick.
Now, let's see what the Fang image creator can do. Sometimes you just want to spice up your visual game.
How about spice up that? A chain can make an awesome sissy bar. You can weld it in any shape you want, make it stiff and make it in any shape. Yeah, you know what, Wade? I was thinking about utilizing some chain. I have like some of this steel chain that I could use. And yeah, I agree. Maybe I can make some kind of handlebars or something with it. I agree though. That's a cool, maybe for the side covers or something. I could wrap it with chain. Might be a lot of welding, but it'd be worth it. This thing, I could probably toss this old headlight bucket. Let me throw you guys up on this pole real quick. You need to invest in an old raisin fruit bin for scrap metal. Just keep it outside. I've used them for years. Are you talking about, are you talking about like a plastic one or a wooden one, or what kind? Fruit bin. Let me get this camera fixed a little bit. You guys can see. What's up, Chris Jones? Let me take this jacket off real quick, guys. I'm getting kind of hot. Chris Jones is here, guys. It's about to get real. Either plastic is actually better. All right. I'll keep an eye out for that. Let's see. I have the threw these back here because it was just easier to store them. These are the shovel head exhaust pipes, and it's funny. I bought these, and the guy I bought them from was like, "Oh, they probably won't fit because they're for a rigid frame," and then I ended up getting a rigid frame. Nice. I need to keep buying stuff that I don't buying parts for bikes that I don't have. This is one of the bikes that I want to get someday. KZ1000. KZ1000P, I think it is, for the police bike. I want to get the actual police bike. Here's the big old ashtray. The cigar ashtray that was used to dye the vest. This is in the not necessarily a scrap pile, but it's all the miscellaneous metal that I don't really know what to use yet. Don't really know what to use it for. Let's see. This shadow is kind of not very good for the video. Let's see. How about this? That way you can at least see ET there. Not sure if these belts will work for the Ultima, but it's possible. So I grabbed them. They were very cheap, and I thought if they do work, that'd be a very good deal. This is for the Ultima, but I don't want to put it on there yet because it is going to just be added weight. Let's see. Don't worry, Fang. Watch hours are going to be easy. Actually, got you on 2 devices. Oh, thanks, buddy. Please update us on the vest. Check it. I will grab it in just a moment here. What station are you listening to? Let me check for you real quick. This is a... It looks like it's a mix that YouTube made, but it's called Marvel 83 is the station name, and it's called Kumite, Kumite. Tis the season indeed, the deal for real. Let me show you the vest. I have not sewn anything on it yet. It is a nice red color though, and it actually looks cool because the stitching is kind of yellow, so kind of goes along with it. One thing I'll have to do, this collar's all messed up, but I can feel the material's all wadded up inside of here. I'm gonna have to cut this open and get all that material out of there, but let me show you the deal, the update on the material that I got. I got some stuff to sew it. Will it be acceptable? I don't know. I got this and then I was kind of thinking about it and I thought, okay, I got red thread for $1 today at the swap meet, and I thought, okay, I could possibly use that to sew on the white trim, but I was thinking it's gonna kind of look weird. It's gonna kind of show really easily. Let me see where that fur is at. Oh, there it is. The white fur that I got. I bought this years ago for, I don't remember, another costume or something. And I think maybe I might have bought it for a motorcycle seat that I made. I think I made a seat with white fur on it one time. If I remember. But this definitely looks like it worked. What is this? I think at some point I made a motorcycle seat with some white fur on it. But this is what I have right here. And I think this will look good with the P.S. The Kumite was the tournament in Bloodsport. That's, I couldn't remember if it was in that movie or not, but it does have, it had a picture of Jean-Claude Van Damme on there, so that would explain it. But yeah, this is the like fake. I think I got it from like maybe Joann's or something. Joann's Fabric. What's up, Scotty? We're just checking out the materials that I'm gonna be using for the Santa costume. I'll probably start messing with that within the next few days. I'll leave the fur out so I can get it all kind of prepped. and kind of cut out and more manageable. I also need to clear off this table so I can get some sewing going. But yeah, let me see. Let me move this thing because this is kind of not the greatest angle. It's just kind of a dark corner. Let me see. Oops. Pulled the out of the clamp cam. Ever since I put the my new phone case on, it's been kind of popping out of everything, kind of busting out, as it were. Show you guys some of the stuff I can pull out of here. Again, this is all just kind of stuff for the GY6 scooter project. Got this old clutch basket. I don't know, I probably won't use this. This is for like a XS750, I think. Motorcycle pulley. Let me actually pull this fairing out of here. Man, this thing is heavy. Stuff in it. Yeah, check this out. This is the old fairing that I have in my Roadstar. Yeah, like track. I can't even get out because it's getting bad. All right. I'll show you this real quick. Before I move it. This is the old fairing that I had, the KZ1000 police fairing. This is the sticker that my buddy that gave me this fairing left on there. But this thing had at one point a full intercom system on it. I made this little dashboard for it a long time ago. These little side mirrors. Bro, my beard hit a wall. It's been growing for years and you've got so much length. What's the secret? Vital Sassoon? Dubsack? The secret to my beard is I don't ever comb it. I don't ever wash it. I just let it go. I only shampoo and condition it once a month, if that. Got this little pull knob for the running lights. Got this toggle switch. This thing's busted and old and crusty. This is for the right high beam. This toggle switch right here turns on the USB charger, which is underneath this little watch dial. Since I got this thing, I never put batteries in it. But this controls the brake lights. If you turn this on, the brake light is on. If you need to turn off the brake light, this cuts the circuit for it. This is for the left high beam light. And then I can't remember what this one was for. Oh yeah, this is for the amber lights. So this was definitely when I was on my motorcycle and I hopped on my motorcycle in the morning, just getting on there and being like, plugging all these things in like I'm in a freaking fighter jet, and all those gauges are like, zzz. It was freaking sick. Nice. The KZ1000 police fairing. But yeah, this thing was a nightmare to wire. But yeah, I did have this hooked up at one point. Pull over. You guys want to see it? You think it works? Let's see if we can get it to work. grab a little hole real quick. All right. Grab a battery. Oops. Forgot this thing is completely empty. Alright. I think it should just be as simple as plugging these in. Let's see. Okay, let's see. That's hooked up. Just gotta plug in the little, I don't know what this is. Not the, I guess the intercom. Let me try and strip this wire a little bit more. 1 second, guys. There's also some sort of battleship commercial on, I would guess. Some sort of like advertising where there's just like battleships. Oh, let's see. No, it's just like some gameplay for an indefinite amount of time. Some indefinite gameplay. 4K hours of watch time. Yeah. Breaker 1967. Come on back. Total Tech 8246. We're almost there. What's up, Kyle? How are you doing, buddy? We are just doing a little bit of tinkering here with a intercom. I'm going to see if I can lazily... Nope. I thought it was thinner than it was. Thought it was way thinner than it was. You know right where I'm going. I'm going right here. I got it. Okay, strip this off. Okay. Yeah, I have to figure out when Belmont Park closes. I thought of that last night. I thought that'd be a funny idea for a video. Just go all the way down there to go on one ride and then go all the way back home. It'd be worth it to probably get a little bit of a thrill. And I think I have an old card from there that might have a little bit of money on it. Let's see. For some reason, it's not wanting to go. Let me maybe try a different battery. Try this one. Let's see. I would guess that's right. see. Oh yeah, that's the correct way. Copy. Fall over. Alright, well, I think I verified that it's working. It is 10:53, so I think that's probably about all I will do with the intercom. But yeah, it does have a lot of features on it. It's got the horn, the siren, the high-low, whale 1, whale 2. Let me do one more. Okay, that was like insanely loud. Even I think that was too loud. That was equivalent of like a, I was gonna say a horn, but I thought, yeah, a siren. Yeah. But yeah, I used to have this on the KZ1000 when I would go to car shows only, car or motorcycle shows. Of course, never would I ever even consider riding around with this on any sort of vehicle operating on the roadway. Never even think about it, especially on a bike with a police bearing on it. It's incredibly irresponsible. Needs more power. Yeah, you better just connect it. It might be too tempting for you. I mean, you better just disconnect it. Yeah, I know. Yep. I know if I left it on there, I might be tempted to make a last minute announcement. But yeah, I got this thing, siren horn. I got this on probably, I don't know, eBay or something a while ago. But yeah, let me move this. Gotta get to this stuff. This is mostly the Ultima stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of cool little pieces inside here that I could possibly use for the scooter project. So let me cool fairing 100 CI. For the Ultima, it is 127. This is the Ultima. It's finally been pulled out of the garage, so hopefully I can start. The plan is to take this bike, move it out of the way, take the CB750 and put it back where the Ultima was at. That way I can easily pull the Ultima in and out of the garage and work on it a little bit easier. So yeah, it is pretty fast. I have never ridden a bike with so much torque. That thing is scary. But yeah, I gotta finish up a couple of things on it. I'm hoping at some point I'll be able to get down to a hydraulic hose place. There's a couple that are not super far away from my house, but made this oil tank, or I started to make it. It's all rusty now, so obviously I have to clean it all out. But yeah, started to make this oil tank, and got to get some AN fittings for it, for the side here, or maybe right here. I don't know. Got to figure all that out. But yeah, let me move this real quick out of the way. And let's see, I guess I'll move the just gonna probably try and move some of this stuff in the backyard. found this piece from a Honda Shadow. I believe there's maybe the timing gear. I'm gonna throw that in the pile for the potential candidate for the GY6 scooter. If you guys can read this the correct way, it's because this is on the selfies camera. So normally, if you're in the rear view mirror and you see me riding like this, then you can read this because I wrote it backwards. So this is what it says. It's freaking move. So watch out. Boom! If you get rammed by this thing, this is all sheet metal. So I would start to get hit by the windshield on this. Not recommended. Trust me. So yeah, I'm thinking that maybe what I will do for the giveaway stuff, I'm thinking maybe I will, let's see. Maybe what I will do for the giveaway, you guys want? If you guys are interested in getting one of these patches, I will do a giveaway right now. Comment down below what your favorite model Harley Davidson is. How about that? You could say a shovelhead, you could say a pinhead, you could say an Evo, you could say a Softail, you could say a Sportster, you could say a chopper, you could say a, I don't know, you could say whatever you want. Comment down below what your favorite Harley Davidson model is, and I will give away a couple of these patches, and I will look at the comments later on after this video is published and all that, and I will select a couple people and tag you guys, or make a little short and say, hey, you won. So yeah, comment and let me know what your favorite Harley Davidson model is, and I will select a couple people to send these to free of charge. These motorcycles ride free patches. These will be like the Fang's Garage like membership patches for now, because this is all I have. So yeah, I'll throw them into the Spider's web and see what comes up. Let me know what you guys think. Your favorite Harley Davidson model. That will be the criteria. That's it. No requirements. You don't have to. I prefer it if you were subscribed. I'm not going to check. I don't think I can actually really check. So I don't really care. But yeah, I'll do it. I'll send it to you. I will pay to ship it to you. And I'll just randomly select it. I'll look through the comments and make a little selection. Again, this is something that I don't have any use for right now. T Dubsack said, love it, built not bought. I'm trying to build as much as I can, T. Oops, I'm pressing buttons on my phone. Hold on, guys. There we go. The deal for real, T Dubsack says 62 pan. Way says Electric Glide Ultra Classic. Nice, Way. Or my 85 FXR. My son just got T-boned on his Sportster 3 days ago. Just got home from the hospital. Oh, man. T, I am sorry to hear that, man. Is he, does he have any, like, major injuries or anything? Or is he going to be okay? Check this thing out, guys. Shock cover for, I believe, a Harley Davidson. This is again going to go in the little parts pile of stuff that I'll potentially put on the scooter. This is stuff that, if not, it's going to be probably maybe sitting outside for the rest of its life. Who knows? Maybe I will let it just completely rust. Got this Harley Davidson starter ring gear. What this goes to, no idea. I'm sure as soon as I get rid of it, I will need it, and I'll find out what it's for. Dubsack says he's alive. We are lucky. You're right, Dubsack. Can't agree more, man. I'm hoping that the driver stopped. But either way, as long as everybody's still breathing, that's what's important. Got these little, I think these are, I don't know, copper little pyramid pieces. These could possibly go on the scooter. Okay, not going to pull everything out of here. The main goal is to get the Ultima out, but I will at least try and look through here and see what else I can sort out. Got this little tiny wheel for a ultra tiny bike. What the? That's weird. Got this little wheel for a monkey bike. It's called a monkey bike. It's one of those, like, it's also called a circus bike. I think it's like I think they would actually have monkeys ride it around in the circus before. It's a really tiny bicycle, like this big. It's really, really hard to ride it. But I had one for a while, and it was one of those things where I said, man, I need a rear wheel for this thing because it was all messed up. And what in the world is this? This is definitely something that needs to go on Andres' bike. I don't know what this is, but it's made out of steel, and looks like it should go on it. But I thought, man, I need a wheel for this thing. And like 2 weeks later at the swap meet, I just so happened to found a brand new wheel for it. I was like, what are the chances of this? This is a very odd item to be looking for. Just the bike in itself was an odd item in my mind. Oh, weird. What is this? More Drop Forging Co. Springfield, Massachusetts, maybe? This definitely should go on Andres' bike, in my opinion. This will probably be like a removable part that will be able to be pulled out and used in case he needs it. This would be cool. I should like try and stamp his name into it or something, in case anyone ever tries to take it off his scooter. And he'd be like, nope, that's for sure mine, man. That's my name on it. Getting a nice little idea parts pile going. Even these things are up for grabs. I mean, I'm not using these hole saws, and I don't think I would, because I think the little drive thing for it is hard to find. So even these are not beyond. Oh, great. Uh-oh. Might have just got bit by a black widow. Uh-oh. Something just crawled off me. and my arm is very itchy in one spot now. I was not paying attention. There was some little black spider crawled off. It's actually kind of like a browner spider. I can't remember. I showed it on one of the live streams, a big one, big version of it, and I was like, what is this? Can't remember what people were saying what kind of spider it was, but it might have been a brown recluse, I'm not sure. Probably should have looked into that. Let's see, a lock on there? Probably not. But probably throw this thing out. Can't think of any uses for an old lock like that. Foot was hanging off, heel was disconnected with his Achilles fractured, shoulder and side body damage, but getting better already. Oh my gosh, man. Everyone stopped and gave him great gratuitous help. You got lots of fancy stuff. Yeah, lots of fancy junk. Man, that is a crazy story, man. I'm glad to hear that he's okay. My gosh. That is terrible. Found another one of these. Yeah, I'm glad he's okay. I'm guessing that some riding gear probably helped him out, huh? What in the world are these things? I'm finding more of them. I have no idea where these came from. These just appeared in the garage. I don't know what this is for. Can't tell. But if anything ever goes down, I'm gonna grab this thing. See if this is made out of steel or what this is. Yeah, it is steel. Good, because I bought it for just the scrap steel to use for projects and stuff. So, I might actually need this, but I don't need to leave it out. But let me show you guys a little bit up close and personal on the stash, and let you guys see what I'm looking at here. Let me grab a little clamp cam real quick. There, I'll get Gizmo in there too. Maybe Gizmo is an expert at identifying good junk. I actually bring him with me whenever I go thrift shopping, and he gets a lot of looks. Mainly because of the hat. It's not because of his ears, surprisingly. Because of his hat. Most people do not anticipate that, but that is understandable. Show you guys some of the good goodies, some of the good junk in here. He's young, 21. Hope he recovers well. Yes, he was on his way to work. He had proper riding gear. That is good to hear, DebSac. I do not usually wear proper riding gear, but I should. Take this out and actually try and move this over to this side. Looks to be cold rolled. Keep that mill clamp. You talking about this right here? I don't know what I'll use this for. Let's see here. Probably don't need this in here anymore. This little chunk of steel might be worth keeping though. Probably cut this off and keep it. This is exactly what I'm talking about right here. This is totally, I mean, you're talking Mad Max gold right here. This is like exactly the type of item that you're looking for. I think you use it for your phone stand. Yes. I do. I am definitely going to keep that. That thing is essentially one of the cast members at this point. Looks like I actually need this. This is for, I believe, a primary for a shovel head, and I actually need that. That's exactly what I was talking about when I said, I was like, I think I'm like, sometimes I'll throw out parts, and then I'm like, oh man, I need that now. Axle, try to just set that aside for now. Let me, you never showed us the monkey wheel. Monkey wheel?
They can help you strengthen your arguments, draw direct quotes, frame your thoughts, and give your paper that expert's touch to make it
Monkey wheel.
You can select from experts based on a series of categories.
Monkey wheel. Are you talking about the animatronic monkey from Pirates of the Caribbean? The gate wheel. Gate wheel. Let's see. Are you talking about this? Oh, the monkey bike wheel. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Here it is right here. Yeah, funny enough, I found this like a couple weeks after saying like, man, I need to find one of those. But then I ended up getting rid of the bike, and I gave it away. And then I set this aside next to it, and they didn't take it. And I was like, man, they didn't even freaking... This is like the part that you would need. This has a little coaster brake inside of it, I believe. I was like, man, they left this wheel. This is like literally probably so hard to find. Because the issue that I was having was this rubber part. I don't know if it's like I think it's a solid rubber wheel. It was sliding off of the rim, and also the rim, a couple of the spokes were broken. And I found this and I was like, no freaking way. This is a brand new like circus monkey bike wheel. And I was like, this is the exact one I needed, because right here, it actually, if you turn it backwards, it'll lock, and it has a little brake inside of it. So it's stuck. And then if you turn it, yeah, I think if you turn it the other way, yeah, it'll just spin. But yeah, I can't remember exactly how it works. So I'm pretty sure it has a little brake inside there, but I was like, man, they just left it there. But it came with some little tools. Sorry, I didn't realize what you were talking about, because I had several different monkeys and bikes and wheels. Yeah, I know. They missed out on that one. I just pulled this out the other day. This balancing bear that I got. So I was like, oh, maybe he's talking about that. And then I was like, maybe it was this monkey bike. I was like, no, probably not that one. Yeah, now I don't even know what to do with this. I don't know. I'll figure out some project to put it on at some point. A gold mine with the little Ernest the Balancing Bear. I think it's pretty cool. It actually does work. It's just you have to keep pushing it kind of back and forth. For some reason, I thought it was like maybe like motorized or something. Yeah, I've got lots of weird stuff. Like this is my uncle machined this a long time ago for these machines that he was designing. But yeah, I think I got a decent amount of stuff in here. Like this, I was thinking something like this could be used as like a shifter knob or something. I don't know. But there is a decent amount of stuff in here. And I'm hoping, oh nice. There goes another, I believe, shovel head. I think that's the primary chain tensioner. Let's see. I'm mainly just trying to find one piece of like round stock that I can possibly machine down or something. A piece of round tube would be nice. This would have been nice if I hadn't bent it up. Not sure why I did that. I think this is possibly some 7/8 inch that I had laying around. Some miscellaneous stuff. Yeah, kickstands. Got some stuff for a motorcycle jig. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig through here and actually sift through and see stuff like this. Probably be easy to work into the project. I don't necessarily want to dig every last little thing out, but I think I got a good amount of stuff to look at. This is specifically for the Yamaha Roadstar, so probably won't use this since I could still potentially use that. And get rid of this too. Yeah, I think that'll be good for now. And I'm not seeing any tubes that will possibly work. Not really surprised, but I just thought I'd check. I'll show you. What about that one? That was too small. Okay, well, I tried. Let's see. Cool old stuff. The Harley motor looks pretty cool up there by that monkey on the bike that you just moved. Oh, thanks, man. The little toy motor, that thing is cool. I got that thing from the swap meet too. It's missing a lot of the pieces for it, but I thought it was pretty sick. I think I only got it for a couple bucks. Just all the cool odds and ends got laying around. Yeah, carb deck, shoe adjuster plate. I needed to help me go through my storage. Lots of cool random shit there too. You make stuff more interesting. All bike stuff. Frame piece. Am I looking for anything in particular? I was kind of looking for a 1 1/8 inch piece of tube that might be in here. But I am just kind of browsing for stuff for Andres' scooter. He has given me permission to just go essentially buck wild on it. So I'm trying to go as buck wild as I can. I figured that getting to some of these parts and actually being able to lay my eyes on them and see what they look like. And I have not been able to see this little junk pile for quite a while. So I just wanted to be able to see what I had and see what potentially I might be able to use. Like I said, he said I could do whatever I want. So if I want to put a sissy bar on it, I could put a sissy bar on it. If I want to make it into a rat bike, I could make it into a rat bike. If I want to put 2 engines on it and put the if I want to take the engine out of the GY6 and put this engine in it, basically I can do whatever I want. So will I put that engine in there? Maybe. We'll see. I highly doubt it, but it would be funny. I was actually messing around earlier today and taking some pictures of the scooter, and I was thinking it'd be funny to do something with some AI or something and make a scooter look really crazy and send it to my buddy and say, this is what I figured out, dude. This is what I'm gonna do. But yeah, maybe I'll do that. Check this out. This would be cool for a headlight or something. All right, if I had a smaller headlight. Another cool little piece to put into the maybe pile. Check this out. My sister got this for me for Christmas a couple years ago, and this is a very cool tool. I think I saw it on like maybe Facebook or something. Let me skip this ad real quick.
Oh. Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to be, this is dope tech for Wix.
Every other commercial is an AI commercial. All good. But yeah, I got this attachment piece for a grinder. So basically, it's this whole piece right here. Let me move the camera back so you can see the whole thing. It's this whole entire piece all right here. It attaches to an angle grinder, and this is just like a angle grinder that I picked up out of the trash can, and it wasn't working, and I just took out the brushes right here and put new brushes in it, and it worked fine. This part, the plastic part on the bottom, was a little bit cracked and everything, so I just taped it all up, and it works fine. I just use it, and it's just designated as the grinder for this belt sander attachment. So this thing can obviously like flex around tubes, and it just spins as you would expect it to. It essentially turns it into a giant belt grinder. But yeah, that's the cool part about it, is that if you have, like, say for example, a tube like this and it's on, I'm not going to turn it on because it's late, but if you turn it on like this, it will bend around the tube so that you can sand it off real easily, and it'll get a good nice bite on there. And what I would do is I was trying to sand a bunch of little tiny rods like this, and what I do is I would throw these in the lathe, and then I would have the lathe running and use this, and it would clean it up real quick. I'm gonna have to do that whenever I finish up the gas tank and the oil tank on the Ultima soon. I'm planning on trying to do that maybe this next week, hopefully, since I am stuck working on, I can't work on the other bikes because they don't have the parts. So I'm kind of doing a little protest here. I'm saying, you know what, if there's no bike parts, I gotta work on my bikes. So that's the plan. Let me just get this stuff kind of more situated, get Gizmo out of harm's way. He does have the jaw blade tonight, but unfortunately he does not have the hard hat on necessary to be in this area. Gonna make a little more room for the I guess I could probably put these all the way up on the top. I'm gonna be digging through this probably for the next couple of days at least, but I want to try and make some more room for the KZ1000 fairing, because it is kind of in the way right now, and I'd be lying if I said that that was the only KZ1000 fairing that I have, because it's not. I have another one, but I need to make room for more projects. Let's see. I think I may have cut an old Harley frame that's 1 1/8 inch we can cut on. That is I believe the size that I need, 1 1/8 inch, and I gotta check and see what thickness I need. I have some 1 1/8 inch, but it's too thin. The inner diameter is too big. So fire breathing scooter, yeah, that would be sick. Nice belt sander. That thing has so many uses. Knife sharpening. You should get one, man. Toss it on a vise and go. Yeah, exactly. It's nice to work on our stuff, every once in a while. I agree, man. Yeah, this belt sander is pretty sweet. Let me turn this thing around so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, this thing is pretty slick. You do have to, what I did was, I think where it clamps on to the actual angle grinder, it came with kind of like a not the greatest little bolt. I think it was just like a Phillips head. So what I do is I replace it with an actual like bolt that you could put a socket on there, and so then I crank it down really, really tight, because if not, this whole piece will try and like rotate a little bit if you're going too hard on it. But yeah, if you put it on anything, you could, in theory, just like you said, put it in a vise, and then just have stuff to. You could even maybe put a little shelf on there or something, or a table, and like you said, maybe like sharpen knives with it or something. Yeah, this thing is pretty useful. I don't think it was too pricey either. I think it was maybe like $40 or something like that. But definitely worth it. Put this thing over there. One thing you do have to make sure also is that it's the right diameter, because I think I got one that was the wrong size. The first one I got was the wrong size. It was for, I think it was for a 4.5-inch grinder, but I think the part that clamped onto the grinder was, they had 2 different size ones, and I think I got the wrong one. So, yeah, that's what it was. The little bolt for the pulley was the wrong size. So, double check that on whatever grinder you're going to be using to decide to get one, Deb said. I think it was like whatever thread this part was, that was the issue with mine. This pulley, you have to double check what thread your grinder has on the little part that comes out of grinder that actually holds on to the grinder wheels. But that's something to double check if you are thinking about getting one. Dubsack, I would recommend getting one. I showed my buddy that works on bikes. He was all about it. Oh, gosh. But yeah, some of this stuff is just scrap aluminum. Of course, at Gemtex, we just scrap all the precious metals and gems that people turn in that they no longer want. It is one of the free services that we offer at Gemtex. Is precious metal and gem removal. It's a very commonly used service. Believe it or not, a lot of people have precious gems and jewels, emeralds. Lately, the big thing that people are getting rid of that they no longer want, sapphires. Believe it or not, sapphires, rubies, emeralds. Those are all things that people just are, it's out of style, along with, of course, the obvious thing that nobody wants anymore, silver and gold. those are all pretty much out of style at this point. Everyone's moved on. And at Gemtex, we actually get rid of that stuff for free for you guys. So feel free to look us up online, gemtex.com. We get rid of the metals, no questions asked. We don't ask where you got the gold and silver from. We don't ask where you got the diamonds from. We don't ask if they are synthetic diamonds, lab grown. We don't care where they were sourced from. All we care about is getting rid of these unwanted jewels and gems. We know that you guys don't want these things in your house anymore. And we are ready and willing to get rid of them for you for free. So that's what we do at Gemtex. It's free. 100% free for the community. The community needs services like that. Believe it or not, they do. They really need services like that. Okay guys, again, comment down below your favorite Harley Davidson, or you know what, it doesn't even have to be a Harley Davidson, it could be any model of motorcycle, and I will throw everyone that answers the question what your favorite motorcycle model is, I will throw it into a random name generator, not name generator, but a random picker online thing, because I don't have a prize wheel yet that I could spin. But I will take a couple of these and send them to you. I will contact you via comments or something and say, hey, you won. How do you want me to send this? And I'll do the first ever Fang's Garage live giveaway. So comment down below what your favorite Harley Davidson or just your favorite motorcycle model is. That's the only requirement. You can follow me, and that will be appreciated. You don't have to. As part of the giveaway, you will not be required to follow me. I don't think I can check, but let's see. For the shield clamp, that's nice for sand contours too. It looks nice. Yeah, I agree, man. It probably is good for contours. Definitely for round objects. 5/8, 11, or something funky. Yeah, that'd be cool. The Fang coin. I agree. The official currency at Fang's Garage is worth. It's worth less than the metal that it is cast from. I also have to order these JIS screwdrivers. I was actually looking at them the other day and I was like, man, these are not cheap. These things are not cheap by any means. These ones are looking at. Maybe I was looking at some fancy ones. Alright, well, got quite a bit of stuff for Andres' scooter. Got this pile right here. Let me get Marty out of here. Get him out of the way. Let's see. Let's throw this over here. See you guys fairly soon. But yeah, this is the little pile that I got for Andres' scooter. Lots of little weird objects for the rat bike. Yeah, bunch of weird stuff. I'm going to probably just set up these outside. Do not care if they get rust or not. If they do, it is actually on the speaker, I believe. still considering this for the scooter as a maybe a detachable part. It can be like an optional part. Like they have the different options for like a car. They have like the LT, the XT, the different models. Maybe I could have a different model for the scooter. The CS car scooter. It's like a car, but it's a scooter. Alright. Got it almost all sorted out so I can get the CB750 out of the way. Get it maneuvered over. Like the Red Hot Chili Peppers said. Take it on the other side. Of the garage, it is. I gotta figure out something to put these bars on. These are kind of cool. I love my JIS. Great for can CV carbs screws with a dot. Those oil slingers look kind of phallic. I didn't hear that. I didn't read that. But yeah, I didn't know that about That's a pretty cool little feature. There's a little dot on there that tells you, hey, you're about to strip this thing out. You're about to ruin your day real quick. Marty here is the accountant at Fang's Garage, and he keeps track of all these light bulbs, all the screws, bolts, nuts, anything like that, any kind of cashews, snacks, anything like that. He keeps track of all of it. He keeps tabs on who knows what. He knows who has eaten what, who has drank what, who's done everything in the garage. He keeps track of all of it. He's very forgetful, but he still likes to keep track. I never say he's a good accountant. I just said he's an accountant. I never said he was qualified. I think everyone just kind of assumed. I think everyone assumed that he was qualified. I don't think anyone asked.
But it's still powerful enough for any professional.
If you had asked, I would have said nope. I would have said no, he's not qualified whatsoever to be an accountant. But he likes to pretend. He likes to have a little fun, okay? Is that alright with you? Me and I quickly just cut this box apart and scoop it. I don't want it to get all wet. Again, guys, whenever I get a chance at some point this week, I will look through the messages and just see anyone that commented. I'm just going to look up every comment on this video and I will write down name picker and giving away some of these little sick skull wing patches. I believe that's as clean as I've ever seen that place. I agree. There's two little motorcycles in here. Usually have gadgets everywhere. I agree, Way. I think it's just more all the gadgets are all pushed aside. It's kind of a fake clean right now. But I agree. I have not seen it this empty in a while. So I keep spoiling myself and wanting to grab the broom because I'm like, I might not get this chance for another year or so. Just to be on the safe side. I want to quickly clean out all this stuff. It is a lot nicer to work on this stuff when I'm not like kneeling in dirt. So at some point, someday, I will have my own garage, and it will truly be Fang's garage. And I think anywhere I go will always be my own garage. But at some point, I will be able to pour some concrete or put some like foam padding on the ground or something, so I can I don't know, make it a little bit more destructive whenever I hit these dirt. I actually have some pictures of what this place looked like when I first moved in. It's pretty funny. I'm curious what you do for work. Scott, you know what? I was a mechanic for quite a while. And the company that I worked for went out of business. It was kind of a shady company. They would change company names. Maybe every 5 years. And I want to say I was a mechanic there. But I never officially got paid as a mechanic. It was the equivalent to a Valvoline, but not quite a Valvoline. But yeah, did that for a long time. And then just a bunch of odds and end jobs. Fast food stuff. But no, unfortunately, I'm not a mechanic anymore. Shoot, pardon my language, guys. Yeah, the company that I worked for went under, or I think maybe they might have like changed their name or something to a new company. I don't know yet exactly. But I had gotten a new job by the time they ironed all that out, and also I had gotten a really bad motorcycle accident right when everything was taking place. So I wasn't even able to work or get to work because I lived kind of far from my work for a while. I was riding down by the beach, and I was at the time a single man, a bachelor, and
there was a couple of ladies walking down by the beach. And I was riding my motorcycle, and I decided to glance over. If you guys are reenacting, I was like this, riding. Probably more like this, looking a lot cooler. And then, cruising. I see some ladies. Look over. I see, oh, they're looking at me. Nice. I look back, and I went from eye contact with them to eye contact with this dude who was in front of me, who decided to turn left in front of me. And I locked eyes with him, and boom, just like this, boom, slammed into the car. It was an SUV, and went flying up in the air, and rolled around, landed on my back. Actually, I landed on, I did land on my back. And then some lady came running up to me, and she said, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" And I said, "I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my legs." And I was just laying there, and she said, "Oh, okay. Well, did someone call 911 already?" I said, "I'm just kidding." I said, "I can feel my legs." I said, "But my hand is really messed up." And she's like, "Oh my gosh, what is wrong with you?" And she put her hand up like this, like she was about to smack me. And then she realized that I was on the floor and I was just an accident. She was like, and then she kind of laughed, and I laughed. And because I was just like, man, I just got in an accident. Like, what am I supposed to do? Be all upset about it? And also, I was like, couldn't pass up that opportunity for somebody checking and very likely believing that I was paralyzed. I thought, let me go ahead and try and pull this little quick practical joke off. And it worked. She believed me that I could not move my legs. This thing is tucked in as close as I possibly can to give myself as much room as I can. Then the paramedics showed up, and the guy was turning left in front of me, trying to put the center stand. Farther forward. There's a weird angle here. Alright, get this done. The dude who hit me was supposed to be turning left and yielding, and he did not yield. And even though I was staring at some ladies, even if I wasn't staring, he still would have turned right in front of me. And I don't think I would have been able to stop anyways. So yeah, he was also, turns out he was drunk at the time. Right now, for work, just doing some odd jobs, and just trying to do a little work for my buddy. So yeah, trying to find something a little bit better at the moment. I did like working on cars and stuff, but I don't know. It just kind of wasn't really what I wanted to do all the time. Let's see if I can get this thing over a little bit more. That's good. Probably have to move this trim unit for now. Didn't really want to be doing that all the time. Anyways, and I considered maybe trying to work for a motorcycle dealership, but I'm not really sure. I've also considered maybe trying to get into welding or something, or a trade school, but I'm not really sure. I think it'd be kind of a big, toll on my family right now, and yeah, so I'm not really sure. Still trying to figure things out. Improvise a little bit. Oh no, the eye contacts suck because you know what's next. I agree. Yeah, T Dubsack said did good by making light of it. Yeah, trying to have a laugh if you can, you know. Stuff semi back. Some room. This. This back in here. I think I can make the ultimate fit in here. Alright. Looks pretty good. Almost looks like he planned that perfect spot for the circle. What were you talking about? Banana bread the other day? The bananabreadbros.net. That's the fictitious banana bread company that Fang's Garage runs. But who knows? Maybe at some point we actually will open up bananabreadbros.net and sell the best banana bread to ever exist on planet Earth. Yeah, you know what? I might have to actually start that business up. I was thinking I would try and actually make a website for it, but I have not. Oops. Yeah, I was trying to, I was thinking about trying to open up an actual banana bread company. I thought it'd be fun if I actually did. And maybe I could. Maybe it would work. I don't know. Crazier things have happened than
and people opening up banana bread company and it being successful. I do love banana bread.
Choose from thousands of realistic voices to use in your content. Change the way you record podcasts.
If you weren't so far, we could work on bikes together. It's hard to find people with common sense anymore. I've definitely got the customers. We just shut our shop down after 30 years. I specialize in American V twins. Oh man, Dubsec. Yeah, I would love to maybe work on bikes professionally someday. As far as having common sense, I'm not sure I have too much of that. But I definitely I try and at least make sense of things. I try that hard at least. Wei says, well, if you're going to go big with this YouTube thing, I have a feeling. Thanks, Wei. I'm hoping so. I'm trying to be as consistent as I can and at least get one video out per week on Fridays. And go live as much as possible and provide some fun content. Obviously, my long-form videos, I've been kind of struggling with them lately. Work out, getting a computer. My in-laws gave me this computer screen, and I put it on. I got this stand from the swap meet, but when I plugged it in, unfortunately the screen was all messed up. So I don't know. Maybe I should have checked it before I bought the holder for it or whatever. But the holder was only $5 with the swap meet, the wall mount thing. I'm not sure if it's the laptop I'm using to edit it or if it's a screen, but I'll click on something on the laptop and then I'll drag it over and it'll be like this. I'll click on it, drag it, and then the object will go like this. And I have to wait for it to get over there, and then it finally gets over it. So it's like a very long process to like get it. Hoping it's just like an issue with the monitor or something, the laptop screen that is on there. But yeah, maybe I'll try to find a new laptop monitor. And it'll be turning radius on this thing is not very good. That's okay. It's a chopper. It's not meant to be practical. It's meant to be cool. I think that's the only qualifications for the chopper.
Blitzcrank is a chip
has
that
to
we
be
knew
cool.
from the beginning that we
That's it.
really wanted to have in our game.
Right.
Meaning, what's going to be our first true grappler in the game?
Just look at those hands. Yeah, they're ready. They're ready for that kind of grab. Blitzcrank is from Zon. They were kind of designed to clean up after all the stuff and all of the waste that's all around there. So
this stuff real quick and skip this chin or skip this
They
ad
are also trying to clean up the streets.
and get a quick sip. These handlebars are really starting to bother me because they're completely in the way. I'm trying to get this bike in here. This guy is the banana bread king. He uses a pound of butter on each loaf. You know what? We're starting to use a quarter of a stick of butter on each slice. That is the new portion control. You had me wanting some banana bread. I was trying to try it. You know what, Wade? It might be. I might make it into a reality at some point. Maybe I will make it happen. My grandma used to make some really good banana bread, and she would use the oldest overripe bananas, most overripe bananas ever, and it was like the best banana bread. So maybe that'll be the secret. We like the banana, we go beyond ripe. We're beyond ripe with our bananas. Right? That's the thing of the past as far as our banana bread is concerned. That's a funny slogan. Right? That's a thing of the past. And then it just has a very dark brown banana, and it is the most sweet caramelized banana you've ever even imagined. You could literally just slurp the banana. This is one of the things that I wanted to do on this bike sometime here soon is extend the kickstand. It needs to be extended. Make everything a little bit easier for parking it and stuff. Although then the kickstand will be like all the way out to here. Big right there. So that'll be fun. There's no way I can park this in my garage. It'll be very difficult. But yeah, this bike is like, I'd say maybe 65-70% done. The gas tank is pretty much on there. Pretty much done as far as the go on it. Not much left to do. Peak in here. Tell me what you think. It's just a little switcheroo, that's all. Not much.
Building your own bikes. I'm trying to Mariana Marcus. Working on the Ultima 127 here. Just moving things around tonight. How much are those 360 cameras you have? The one where you can't see holding a stick. So wait, those cameras, the Instant 360, the one that I have.
When you have a brilliant idea,
Let me
wow, this app or website could actually
skip
make
this real
money.
quick.
But then reality hits. You
The 360 cameras right now, I just saw them. The one I have is like $440. And they have some other ones that are on sale. I think they're like only $267, I think. Something like that, like the older version. I'm not sure what all the differences are. Yeah, I know this thing does take quite a bit to turn around. It is no joke. I have one like that also, never rode it. Still got a ways to go on construction. Yeah, I got a little ways to go. Right now I have the engine is it's in there where it's supposed to be. The primary is basically lined up. I think I need a little tiny spacer in there. I have to double check. I had to make a custom transmission plate. So that's all lined up. So I think the next steps are going to be get the gas tank finished. I need to basically make some bungs for the bottom of the gas tank right here. I'm going to probably make one on the outer edge right here, and then another one on the opposite side. Some bungs on there, and then I'm also going to cover it in trim. So I have these little trim pieces cut out, these little molding pieces that I'm going to put around all the seams, and then also it's going to go to the bung, like it's going to go from this seam to the bung and be welded to the bung, and then the bung is going to be it's going to have another piece. I have them all cut out and everything. I'll have to show you guys. Sitting like, let's see, right under here. These little two-piece bungs that I made. Basically, these are going to go underneath here and mount on like that. Not these exact ones, because I think these ones are for up here somewhere. But yeah, it's a whole thing. Anyways, gotta get these all welded up and stuff. Seen you riding last night, but fell asleep before I knew where you were riding. But Scott, we were out riding at I went out to La Jolla area, got kind of lost, and went out to Mission Beach too. You don't have enough RAM memory power, basically. You need a PC tower and someone that can help you set it up. All right, Mariana. That's probably what it is. It probably is the RAM memory. I don't know anything about computers. I was like very excited to get this monitor. I was like, man, this is like way bigger than my computer screen. But when I turned it on, it just didn't work. Let's see, I'll turn it on right now. You can see there's like some kind of a damage right there or something, I'm guessing. But this is what it looks like whenever I try to, whenever I put the screen on, the screen will go on, but it just is all, it just shows like a little tiny portion where it's not messed up, and then the rest of it's all completely garbled out. So that sucks. This is the Pavilion 27XW. But I was thinking, I was like, man, I'm essentially like Iron Man at this point. I can move this thing. I can rotate it. I can do all this stuff. I can freaking lock into the matrix. I would sit down in that chair and plug in a wire into the back of my neck, and I'd be like looking at this screen with all the matrix scroll going down. But unfortunately, it was just a bunch of static scroll going down. I have 2 degrees in computers. All right. Making me hungry again. Night, boys, I'm checking out for the evening. Yeah, that sucks, Kyle. But like I said, my in-laws just gave me that for free, so I don't know if they realized it was broken or not, or maybe it got broken on the way here. Maybe I broke it. I don't know. I thought I was going to be ultra careful with it because I was like very excited about it. And then I went and bought the power cord, and bought the wall mount, and bought the thing, and unfortunately it did not work out. But I'm looking online or on Facebook Marketplace now. Hopefully I can find something on there.
HBO Max is available on YouTube. Watch Emmy award-winning TV shows.
Welcome to the pit. Let's have some lunch.
Are you okay?
Why wouldn't I be? Nobody.
I'm sorry, you hear something else?
I can see
I'm working on it.
What are you gonna do?
I did talk to my
The
buddy
nicest thing anybody's
about
ever said to
the
me.
Kawasaki Vulcan fuel pump, and
AMC Plus, and
also talked to him about the pit bike, about the rear brake on that. So he's going to be ordering that stuff, I believe, pretty soon here. So again, guys, if you want to win one of these giveaway patches, these motorcycles ride free. These are going to be the little Fang's Garage Flying Skull patches. Comment down below what your favorite motorcycle model is. I don't care what it is. It could be a Vespa. I love a true rider that has a kickstart bike. Much rather ride on a bumper and a bitch pad. Harley and old school Indian Chief. Much respect. Nice. I bought my monitor from Goodwill for $5. It's not a big cool one though. It's a square Dell thingy. You know, Kyle, if it works, it works. And I agree. Kickstart is definitely the way to go. The Ultima here, if I tried to kickstart it, I believe it would compress my spine into an S shape or some kind of crippling, I don't know. This thing is 2,089 cc's and it does not like to play games. I can't wait to ride this thing. I'm super excited. Thanks, Mariana. I will enter you in the drawing for one of the patches. I'm going to enter it in the, I don't know, I think there's like a random name picker type thing online for a drawing. So I'll just enter it in there. And if you win, I will tag you in a comment or something and let you know that you won. I will do this later on this week. Or what's today? Monday. Okay, well, yeah, at some point this week I'll do it. Thanks for the subscribe, Mariana. I appreciate it. Can't wait to see when I get it done. It will be done by 2026, not January 1st, but by a motorcycle show that I'm going to, Born Free. Hopefully it'll be done by then. I'll be riding it up there. And I'll make a sick video when I ride up there. It has 60 frames per second too, so that's nice. Oh, nice, dude. I don't know any of the computer lingo, so I'm still learning. But it sounds good to me. It sounds better than whatever I'm working with. All right, guys. If you want one of these patches, go ahead and comment. I'll apply this to the actual video once this gets reposted. These videos are out the day after, usually, or the day after that, they are live. So if you want to watch this video again, or check it back, or whatever, or comment, and possibly win one of the patches, I'm doing my first ever giveaway on Fang's Garage. Actually, there was another giveaway, but no one ever claimed it, so that is fine. And Courtney is here. Tonight, we're actually going to an executive meeting for the Salmon Toothpaste Company. It is, of course, for our salmon-flavored toothpaste that we are going to be launching in 2029. It's a long process to try and get the custom toothpaste tubes designed. The graphics on those things are not easy to print because they are a flexible material, and yeah, it's a really complex process. FPS is frames per second. All right, Kyle, we're learning, we're earning, and we're burning the midnight oil on Fang's Garage yet again. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Are they edible? The salmon flavored toothpaste is actually edible. That is one of the many things that is very beneficial about the salmon flavored toothpaste. Now that you mention it, Kyle, I'm glad that you did. But it is edible. So the difference between our salmon flavored toothpaste and the regular minty or spearmint flavored toothpaste is that ours actually is edible. So you just eat the toothpaste whenever you're done. You don't spit it out. You just brush your teeth with the salmon flavored toothpaste. We're actually coming out with a mayonnaise flavored toothpaste, and then we have a spin-off halibut. It's called Halibut Fresh, but that is the halibut flavored toothpaste. But yeah, you do not spit our toothpaste out. You actually just go ahead and brush your teeth with it. Of course, saying happy birthday to you at least 2 times. You want to do that for hand washing as well as the toothbrushing with the salmon or halibut flavored toothpaste, and then you just eat it. And that's it. That's the whole process, guys. Yes, it is mayo toothpaste. It is delicious. Garlic toothpaste. It is going to be on the list. That's a seasonal product. Unfortunately, it is not out. It is an exclusive limited access release for Fang's Garage fans only. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Courtney here has lots of secrets to tell me before the executive meeting with the toothpaste company. And if you guys want to see more of the weirdness go on where I work on scooters or motorcycles or a Santa costume, or you see me walk around with a Cyclops vest on, or maybe you'll see a clip of me with a gigantic hat on next time. That's going to happen. So, So go ahead and subscribe if you want to watch it. All right, guys, thanks for stopping by, and thanks for all the likes, and thanks for all the funny comments and all the support and all the everything, guys, all the advice. Me and Courtney here, we have a lot to do, and we have a lot to see and a lot to try and unsee. Thanks for stopping by, guys. We're out. Fang's Garage. See ya. Spider eggs.